Whitt Carter with Squirtle Live as we wrap up the Class 5 and 6A state tournaments today here at the Mabee Center in Tulsa. Here with Matt Reynolds from Prep Hoops. Going to talk 6A boys. Had 4 games today on quarterfinal Thursday. The first one, Edmond Santa Fe ekes out a victory over PC West 65-63. Ben Smith gets a putback and finish to go ahead with 8 seconds left. Camden Gibson, Tyus Jeffries, 16 points each. Edmond Santa Fe moves on to face Broken Arrow tomorrow. Your thoughts on them moving on to the semifinals?
Santa Fe, dark horse pick by me, but I went ahead and picked them just because they're the hottest team right now in Oklahoma. They beat a really good Putnam City West squad. Putnam City West is coached unbelievably, and so is Santa Fe. Great game. Happy for Ben Smith. That's a kid that has had a lot of potential for a long time, and he's starting to produce, and obviously that's got to give him some great confidence going forward as they get to the semifinals, something not many people had them doing at the start of the year.
Yeah, for sure. And they'll face Broken Arrow, the number 1 team in the state for, if not most, all of the year. Broken Arrow, another close finish. They were down almost all game to Edmond Memorial. Edmond Memorial 16-12. I think Broken Arrow's 25-2. Had to really claw back. They ended up winning 48-46 on a tip-in by arguably their best player, Caleb Huffman, at the end. Huffman finishes with 15. Cameron Dennis has 19 points for Broken Arrow. We talked about them. They just find ways to win, and they're moving on to play Santa Fe tomorrow.
When you get this late, you just want to win.
Yep.
At 1 point, 10 points. Of course, for Bo Wallace's stress level, I'm sure he'd like 20 points. Yeah. But they won. They got past it. Now, I'll say this. Edmond Memorial was easily the lowest tier team in this field. They, at the same time, similar to Santa Fe, they're playing their best basketball. So it's tough when a team is playing that well, and Shane Cowherd is just such a great coach, to beat them. But kind of disappointing start for Broken Arrow. So I'm interested to see how they bounce back. And it is at least a talking point going forward of, hey, guys, we've got to bring it from the start because we're not going to be able to just play this catch-up game like we did yesterday.
I know that some of the games that we've seen this year, Broken Arrow, takes a little bit to get going. They let some people hang around early on. So number 1 BA will take on number 6 Santa Fe tomorrow. Will actually be the last game on semifinal Friday at 9 p.m. here at the Mabee Center. The other game will be number 3 PC North and number 2 Norman North, and that'll be at 4:30. PC North advanced 43-41 over Union. Kind of a defensive game, 43-41. Adokie Iaye, 17 points for PC North. They win a close one and move on to the semis.
Adokie's having a good senior year. He's really starting to step up and push his team forward as he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. They have been the favorite from the start of the season, and then Broken Arrow kind of overtook that when PC North went down their stretch. But, I mean, they've had a great year. They beat Chino Hills, which a lot of people know because of the Ball Brothers.
Yeah.
But you beat a team like that out in Vegas, and then they kind of just went through a tough stretch, lose a lot of games. But I think it's prepared them and made them to where they're able to win that big game going forward, and they're on. Just like Broken Arrow, doesn't matter how much you survive in advance.
That's the motto.
Interesting, these 6A scores, we've got a lot of defensive battles. You got teams that can score, but it just tells you how great of coaches you had because they were locked in. They knew what the teams did, and they did everything they could to stop them.
Yeah, and the game slows down. You know, every possession becomes big at that point. Norman North in the final 6A game of the day, they defeat Sand Springs 51-44. I know we were talking earlier, Norman North is a team that can be really scary. They play team ball, and they're really playing well now. Drake Stoops has 17. Shamar Smith has 13. A big third quarter. I believe they outscore Sand Springs by 8 or 9 in the third quarter, and they move on. So Norman North, number 2, advances to play number 3 Putnam City North tomorrow. Your thoughts on that?
It's going to be a great game. Norman North's a team that somehow they got better this year. They have had a great nucleus. They've really gelled together. You've got Jalen Crutchfoot on the wing that can shoot it real well. You've got the point guard and Jawan White that kind of dices up things. And they've got a few other point guards that are just good glue guys. And then Shamar in the paint has been huge for them. He's really developing. And we'll leave out a guy named Drake Stoops, who his dad passed on some good genes to the kid because he is just a gamer. I don't care. If he's playing chess, he's probably really good. I don't care what it is. Cards, he's a competitor, and he leads them tonight in scoring, and just kind of his role, whatever they need, he continues to give them. So it's going to be tough. Though the 6A games, semifinals tomorrow, I think are going to be so close, which every game is close today. So it should keep on, and maybe we'll get another exciting game like we did tonight with Carl Albert and Booker T here.
Yeah, for sure. So 6A, just once again tomorrow, Broken Arrow and Santa Fe at 9 o'clock here in the Mabee Center, PC North, Norman North at 4:30, as all 3 of the 4 6A games decided by a bucket. The other one was a 7-point game. So, like Matt said, should be a great day tomorrow for 6A and Class 5A, boys and girls tomorrow. Here, all the games start at 9 a.m., finish at 9, or probably like 11 tomorrow night. It's going to be a long day, but a great day on semifinal Friday. For Matt Reynolds, this is Whitt Carter with Scored Live at the Mabee Center.